We stayed in Vietnam for 3 months recently and we loved it. But there were 7 things we wish we knew before we got there, and we're going to share those with you today. For those that are new here, I'm Ross and behind the camera is Beck. And we travel full time. We go from city to city around the world for 1 month at a time, and we love sharing food and travel tips with everyone. So if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and the bell so that you don't miss our new videos. Visas, make sure that you research this before you go. There's a lot of fake visa sites out there offering Vietnam visas, and when you get there, they don't work. Luckily for us, we did research it, but yeah, keep your eye on it. A few people we know have been stung by that. Go to the government website from your own country and they will then recommend the visa that you need. Don't just go Googling it. There's hundreds of spam accounts out there and you don't want to be sent back to the country that you came from. Social media. There are forums in the big cities, guys, in Hanoi and in Saigon that are amazing. You can get housing, you can get motorbikes and scooters organized, you can get jobs through these forums really easily. So don't be scared to join them. We found some on Facebook. In Hanoi, we found Hanoi Massive and also Hanoi Massive Housing were really useful. Now, we stayed for 3 months, so guys, we organized our own apartment and that was the best thing we could have done. It's way better value. You get so much more space when you're trying to work online and you're both in each other's business through the day. We had friends that stayed in hostels for a few weeks and then they kind of got sick of that and they wanted to move into an apartment, and so they did as well. Again, find your apartment on Hanoi Massive Housing or one of the other local websites that you can find as well. We found there were lots of vacancies in these apartments right across the big cities, and it's very easy to secure your own short-term lease if you want to. Way better value than paying through one of the main booking sites. Now, if you like to look like Shredder from Ninja Turtles, do what I did and get yourself a face mask. You need it. If you're there for more than a couple of weeks, guys, the air pollution sadly is pretty bad. And if you're out and about many of the days that you're there, you're gonna get lungs full of the smoke and the smog. So get yourself a good face mask. My tip is get one with the air filters on. I think the name of mine was Aqua Blue, but just have a look around. Don't just buy the cheap piece of cloth. Get the one that's got the proper air filtration in, and yeah, look after your lungs, guys. Look after your lungs. Get yourself a scooter and go explore Vietnam. There's so much to see. A lot of the big cities are spread out and you really need a scooter to get in and out. I've talked about this before, but getting from just A to B in a taxi or a Grab is great, but you don't see the place, so get yourself a scooter. The big tip here, guys, is make sure you have an international driver's license before you leave. If you don't have one, yeah, you can find yourself in a decent bit of trouble. So I didn't get pulled over in Vietnam, but a few friends did and had some issues with the law. So if you don't want to deal with cops and all the other things, get yourself an international driver's license before you go, and make sure you have that driver's license on you at all times. I fell for that in Bali and I had to bribe my way out of it. That is a story for another video. Think about the experience that you want in Vietnam. Think about the area that you want to stay. We were working and didn't want to be in the party zone 24/7. So we moved in Hanoi to an area called Tay Ho, which is 5 to 7 minutes out of the old quarter, which is where the buzz and the parties are happening. So think about where you want to stay and what you want to do. Our area was really tranquil, peaceful. It's around a lake and yeah, plenty of space in our apartment. Was perfect for the things that we were doing. But if you're only there a couple of weeks, yeah, definitely go hit Old Quarter, or in Saigon, hit up District 1. That's where it's all happening. But yeah, have a think about what you want from your experience. Hesitation kills the cat. I don't know if that's the saying or how that really goes, but it's true, guys. Cross the road decisively. Make a bit of eye contact, but just move in one motion. I always, like every day, I was seeing people try to cross the road and they get halfway across and they stop and mayhem unfolds. Just keep going. A lot of the drivers and scooter drivers will just cruise around you, no dramas at all. Hope you like this video, guys. We will be back next Tuesday with more travel tips. Please tell us if there's a topic that you want to know more about. We'll put a video together on it. So yeah, let us know in the comments down below. Hit the like button and give me a big hug. All right, see you soon, guys.